Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. It is a beautiful evening here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. Wherever you are around the globe, especially on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, you are highly welcome to this very special evening edition. Yes, it is the evening edition. Dear friends, well, a lot is happening, a lot has taken place over the past 24 hours. Our first 24 hours in the US of A. Chelsea's first 24 hours in the US of A. There was a presser. And not just that, great news coming up, a lot of other news that we expect happening around the club Chelsea are taking place right now, and I'm here to update you. Don't go anywhere, stay to the end of the video because more exclusives here for you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get started with some shout out. Yes, this is from, it said, for me, I prefer Alvarez to Victor Osimhen. I prefer Alvarez to Victor Osimhen. Madison from Kena Celerion said he prefer Alvarez to Victor Osimhen. Well. Everybody has his own preferences. But it depends on what Chelsea can afford in this time around. What can we afford? What are we up to? What is our owners up to this time around? It is what we are, all we can afford that we have to go in for, dear friends. Yes, it is not about what you and I want. Our sporting directors, they have a different idea and they know exactly what they are looking for. For you to understand this, dear friend, big shout out to you first of all, my brother from Celerion, Madison from Celerion, all right? The next one to good morning, sir. I am waiting you live from Nigeria, Delta State. My name is Bright Fabian. You are doing a good job over there. Oh, you are waiting for the news since. Okay, I'm sorry for the delay. Yeah, like I told you, we had to wait for the press conference late at night, and it made it difficult for us to prepare this morning for this new update that we brought us. That's what caused the delay actually. So thank you for keeping waiting for us. Now that is why I don't want to waste your time any longer in this particular one. It is the evening edition. Yes, and big shout out to you. Your name, you said, good morning, sir. I'm waiting for you live from Nigeria, Delta State. My name is Bright Fabian. Bright Fabian in Delta State. Big shout out to you out there. Big shout out to you. The next one, it says, I always like your updates because I always wait for you, Odunayo from Ogun State, Nigeria. Oh, you're also waiting for my news update. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you guys all. Big shout out to you wherever you are in Ogun State, Nigeria. Odunayo from Ogun State, Nigeria. Big shout out to you out there. All right, and last but not the least, for my shout out this very evening is that I am Lache Modestus from Ghana. Lache Modestus from Ghana. You are first time, right? Wow. From Ghana, Nkonya Wurampon. Keep it up to bro, and continue send me your messages. I want to hear more from you. Spread the video, share the video, and let me continue to hear from all of you guys in the comments section. Dear friends, big shout out to you all out there. My brother George from Ghana Police Headquarters in Accra, Ghana. Police Headquarters, Accra, Ghana. Dear friends, let's get started. You see, why I said earlier on that these owners, they actually know what they are doing. Just look on your screen. Look at these players on your screen right now. Look at these players on your screen right now. You can see them, right? Those players you can see on your screen right now, they are all below 25 years old. Except Christopher Nkuku. Let me put it out. Except Christopher Nkuku. But look at the kind of players we have. The Cole Palmer, Romeo Lavia, Kanechu Kwemeka, Moise Casaido, Nicholas Jackson, Kendry Paez, Estava William, Christopher Nkuku, Malo Gusto, and more. Look at me with a straight face, dear friend. Look at me with a straight face and tell me the Chelsea ownership and the sporting directors don't know what they are doing. In exception of Kendry Paez and Estava William, the rest are currently with the squad. In the first team. Kendry Paez next season, Estava next season, let them join this squad. And you now understand that these owners, it is true, they are selling the academy players for profit. Especially the ones that I believe, when they look at them, they feel, oh, these ones might not be able to enter the first 11. might not be able to, get into the first 11. They are quick to sell them. They are very quick to sell those ones for profit. After all, the PSR rule allows it, for now at least. But look at the squad, look at the players we have there. Dear friend, just to let you guys know that sometimes we need to analyze things carefully. These owners, they are smart businessmen. Well, one player that we signed this season, Dewsbury-Hall. Everyone knows how big Chelsea is. Dewsbury-Hall is with the squad and he's speaking. And I like what he said. Just listen carefully. He said, everyone knows how big Chelsea is, the size of the club. But when you are in there, you realize how big and global it is. That's a great feeling as a player because those are the teams you want to be playing for and showcasing yourself at. That makes me so determined and motivated to get on a pitch and show everyone what I can do and help the team achieve the goals we set out. This is coming from Dewsbury-Hall. Dear friend, let's move on. We are, as you can see him there, that is his picture. You can easily tell the motivation on his face. Dear friends, all right. You see, we move on to our coach. Few things I observed. Before I go to the point, the things he spoke about during the presser last night or yesterday in the US, there are coaches in preseason that will put squad members through intense drilling without it in the pursuit of improving fitness. A lot of coaches, they will put the squad through intense drilling. In fact, I saw a video of Hans Flick taking Barcelona squad through intense drilling as if they're going to play rugby. I'm sorry to say anyway. But Maresca is different. Maresca is different. Neither is Maresca one to flog the group with double session just for the sake of it. He's not the kind of coach that will flog the group, the team, with double session of intense drilling for the sake of it. No. But as another insider suggests within the club, the Enzo Maresca has an aura about him. Look at the coach there and look at the players that he's working with. The mood of the players tells it all. He has an aura around him that makes the players to begin to like him, to follow instruction. Dear friends, I believe that the upcoming season will be great for Chelsea. Yes. Before I continue, friends, I want to let you guys understand something here. Trevor Chalobah was left out of the group. But the news we are receiving, according to Fabrizio Romano, 3 Premier League clubs plus clubs playing in European football have made initial contact for Trevor Chalobah. Chelsea are ready to sell him for 30 million to 35 million. According to the report we are receiving. So, the player wants to play in Europe, and if clubs from Europe are coming in, then we should be happy. We should be happy to hear that news. It is a great news hearing from Chelsea regarding Trevor Chalobah. Dear friends, you see, when our coach was speaking yesterday in a press conference, he made certain points. And I want to re-emphasize on some of the things that he said. And one thing that stood out initially was that when you join a big club like Chelsea, you have to compete and try to win trophies. We want to compete. Hopefully, we can win trophies as soon as possible. This statement, I'm putting it in my diary. Yes, I want to put it in my diary. And I'll be watching. Enzo Maresca, in his first Chelsea press conference, Enzo has apologized and will join the team on July 29th. He announced, our coach announced, that Enzo Fernandez has apologized to the entire squad and he'll be joining the team on July 29th. So we should be expecting Enzo Fernandez back to join the team on July 29th. He said it's sad to leave Chalobah out, but Disasi, Tosin, Fofana, and Achampo can play his position. I'm giving you point by point things that our coach Enzo Maresca said in the press conference yesterday. He also said Rhys James, Malo Gusto, Marco Cucurella, and Viega can invert their positions. They can invert their position. He stressed on it. James, Gusto, Cucurella, and Viega can invert their positions. He didn't mention Ben Chilwell when it comes to invert position. He didn't mention Ben Chilwell. Take note of that. Take note of that. He didn't mention Ben Chilwell. Now, Christopher Nkunku said Nkunku can play anywhere up front. Christopher Nkunku can play anywhere up front. Take note of all this I'm pointing out. These are the things that he said at the press conference. He also continued. He said, we haven't had many injury problems since he started. We haven't had any serious injury problems since he took over at the club. Then he also said, it's important to connect with the fans. It's important to connect with you, the fans out there, Chelsea fans. And the philosophy is to dominate more. The current philosophy of the club or the team, the football we want to play, is to dominate more. We are indeed going to see something this coming season. Then the last but not the least, he said he is here to win trophies. Those are the main points our coach spoke on during the presser yesterday or last night. Yes. Well, in conclusion, before I let you go this evening, dear friends, exclusive, and it is a breaking news. This is coming in few minutes ago. Let me just say about an hour ago. Exclusive, Chelsea sent first bid in the region of 20 million euro to Villarreal for Filip Jorgensen. It follows talks on a player's side as revealed earlier this week. He is on the list as potential new goalkeepers for Maresca. Jorgensen keen on the move, according to Fabrizio Romano, means Chelsea had already sent our first proposal to Villarreal. We've spoken to the player. The player is excited about the project. He's willing to move to Chelsea. Now it is up to Villarreal to accept Chelsea's bid or not. Dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great, great evening to you. Like we said earlier on, this preseason is going to be very exciting. Tomorrow, well, those of you in the US, it's going to be Wednesday night football. But we in Asia, and I believe we in Asia, it's going to be Thursday morning football. So I will have to keep myself prepared and wait for tomorrow to bring you every update in our first preseason game against West Ham. Ladies and gentlemen, I might come back again with more exclusives later in the night. I'm not too sure. If there are breaking news, I'll be sure to come your way again. I'll see you in the next one when you see me, friends. Shalom and peace.